quiet in here.
A little too quiet. Almost there.
Yep. All right, it's time.
Stay on target.
All right. Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cooking with Unity. I'm your host, Maximilian Moreau. With me is Jeffrey Hawthorne. It's a party, and a party of two. And we are now going to be doing the Kickstarter thing. So, Kickstarter. Kickstart that thing. Is this Vanguard V is crazy, VR, go nuts, just it's awesome. There's a 2D demo now, just check it out. Even if you don't have a VR headset, check it out. It is better on VR, but give it a shot. I think you'll be impressed. Support it. Tell your friends about it, because if this thing goes through, this series from scratch to publish stays free. If it doesn't go through, I have to put it behind a paywall or something, and I don't want to do that. And if it goes really well, if it goes $500,000 well, then this whole series will be Creative Commons Zero. You can do whatever you want with it, whenever, however, even commercially. And on with the show. So today, well, actually, we're not going to be working on the game on this episode, so I'm going to quit out this, and I'm going to quit out on MonoDevelop. And the reason is because we're just going to be working on Windows Store stuff registration. This is actually the first time I've done this, though I did a little bit of research last night to see, kind of feel it out, and I did some pre-downloading and stuff. Now, one of the tricks with this is, one of the easiest ways to register is to use Visual Studio to actually do the registration process, evidently, and it might even be one of the only ways. And in order to publish on these platforms, you need Windows. So we're going to switch to Windows. Whoop, whoop. Windows. So I wasn't able to fully figure it out, but it seems like if you want to deploy to Windows Phone 8, you need Windows 8. So I have made the decision to do Windows 8.1 here. Though this is not a base install of Windows 8.1. I put Chrome on here. And I installed a start menu because I like having a start menu. If you want to know how to install a start menu, let's see, installed programs. The ones I used, I'm using Parallels here to emulate Windows here within Mac OS. That's the magic that's happening right now. And it actually had an option to just automatically install these two by themselves. They are $5 a piece. It's Modern Mix and Start 8. Start 8 gives you the start menu. Modern Mix we may not actually use, but what it does is if you bring up a full screen app, like say, what's a good example, Calendar or something, it actually brings it up in a window, which is interesting too, because if you resize this, the elements actually work really well, even when they're resized, so I don't really know why they force you into a full screen, but they do. So this, we may turn that one off, especially during testing. It might affect some things. The start button is remaining. I just can't live with it always bringing up this huge interface every time I want to open something. So, we're gonna close this. And first off, let's get started. Let's see what we need to do. So we're gonna need a copy of Visual Studio Express. If on Windows 8.1 with the latest version of Unity, you actually want, I think we want the latest version, which is Visual Studio Express 2013. If we find out later that we need a different version, then we will switch, but I think this will work. So we're going to go with, I'm just going to search for Visual Studio Express 8. I've already done that in the past, as you can tell. And we're going to go, I'm going to click Visual Studio Express here. And we want Express 2013 for Windows. Not for Windows Desktop, for Windows. And so I'm going to go to Download. Actually, wait, before I go to Download, because this isn't legit right now, I'm going to sign out, because I had signed in on my other account to pre-download things, is the honest truth. Just so, because I want to show you how you get these things. Oh, wow, this takes forever to sign out. Okay, so here we are, fresh, never been here before, totally. We're going to go to Downloads, and we're going to go to Visual Studio Express. You do not need the full version of Visual Studio to develop for these platforms. You can do it with Express, which is their free version. We want the one for Windows, not for Windows Desktop, just Windows. And you can choose a download language here, and what you'll probably be using is the installer here. What I ended up downloading was this one, which is the full thing. This installer just like, actually I'm just going to download it just so you can see. It's like, it needs me to sign in. I'm not going to show you it then, because I'm probably going to need to sign in for the other one too. Maybe I will show it. But basically it just downloads like 100K or something, and then it downloads the rest for you. This one has everything already built into it. Which is convenient for my show because I don't want to have to start an installer and have you guys watch as it downloads for an hour. So I'm going to click here and download the ISO as I did before. And we can't download it without a Microsoft account, so we're going to sign up with a Microsoft account. So we're going to need anyway for publishing. Maximilian Moreau. Main at makeagamenow.com. Create a password. Yeah. Another password. Yeah. And 97702. May 6th, 1982. Hopefully they'll send flowers. And I'm a male. And 541-325-3807. And QHYNYW. And no, I don't really need more promotional offers. And continue. It's working. It says it's working. Alright. We need to verify that Make a Game Now is yours. Oh, and they were even clever about it. Call us overprotective. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into gmail.com. Actually, I'm going to make sure I'm not logged in. Okay, I'm not. Gmail.com. And we're going to create an account. No, wait. We're going to sign in. Main at make... Oh, wait, sorry. In this case, it is our actual login, which is make a game now at gmail.com. And our password. And verify email address. Woohoo! Verify. Ready to go! Sweet. That's awesome. And was there anything else in here that's important? Yeah, it looks like I might have to I might have some answers from iTunes. Yay. I'm not going to go over that on this episode, though. We're going to keep this exclusive to the Windows stuff. So now I'm going to hit this again. We're going to go one more time. And hopefully it will log me in. It did, yay. Full name, Maximilian Moreau. And we want this. Oh, I need to give it my country and region. United States. And yeah. So you hit that, and then it'll start your download, and then once you wait a whole long time, you'll have your download done. So we're going to go into our downloads, which is in Documents, Downloads. So here's our update. So as I said, I went with the disk image. You might go with the installer. Actually, here's the installer if you want to see what it looks like. But I'm just going to go with mounting this. So oh, that's cool. You double click it, it mounts it evidently. So I'm going to double click WinExpress Full, and hopefully it'll just work. So Express 2013 for Windows with Update 3. I agree to the license terms. No, I don't want them to guinea pig me while I'm broadcasting. So, do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer? Yes. That's why I asked you to do it. So we're installing. Yay. So while this is going to be doing stuff, I'm going to go ahead and see if people are watching. View all comments. Oh, yeah, no one cares about Windows Store registration.
They're all too busy taking notes.
Oh, yeah, that must be it. That must be it. Is there anyone... How many viewers do we have?
8.
8? Oh, we have some people viewing. Cool. That's nice. So, I'm going to go ahead and just go back to view all comments just in case someone starts commenting, and we'll just watch this thing go. Look, SQL Server. Sweet. Oh, it's still downloading some things, even though... So hopefully it's not chopping up the things too much. It is irritating to me that I downloaded like 800 megabytes of software and that wasn't enough for them. But yeah. Just wait for a little while longer. It's just fun stuff we can do while this is going. I guess I could probably risk installing Unity at the same time, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to install Unity on this thing. Run. Let's just get as many things going on at once as we possibly can. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. I intended to make those double clicks. Yeah, we want all those things and install. Now I've got 2 installers going. This, my friends, is the bar game, where you sit here and you watch bars. I get to play the bar game a lot these days, even on consoles. I remember there was a day when the consoles didn't have bar games, and now the consoles have just as many bar games as the PCs do. Well, okay, that's an exaggeration. If you are on Windows or even on Mac OS, you are going to see a lot more bars in your life than you are on PS4 or Xbox One. But I'm still shocked at the number of bars that I do see on PS4 and Xbox One, and even last generation on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. And even Wii has a lot of bars. There's a lot of bars these days.
Consoles have had bars for longer than that. They just weren't downloads. There's been loading bars.
Yeah, loading bars, I guess. I guess there's some loading bars. They're the bars that you can trust, though. They're the ones that don't take a whole lot of time. Like, it's not like it has to download 400 megabytes and apply patch and do like 35,000 different things. Now we're subjecting the internet to watching our bars. I'm going to see what our network activity monitor looks like, just out of curiosity. Let's look at the network. So we are data sent 1.8 gigabytes. That's, I guess, what we've been broadcasting today. Data received 453.2 megabytes. That's probably some of that's probably broadcasting, and some of that is, here, let's see. Received bytes. Google Chrome has the winner. So it doesn't look like Parallels Desktop is taking a lot of downloads. Maybe it just says that it's acquiring it, but it actually is all local. That makes me feel a little bit better, actually. Or it's doing it in some process that we can't see here for some reason. Here, let's terminal top. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I don't know how to use top very well. Quit terminal.
Maybe it uses the same interface if you're using the one that has to download everything and it just does an acquiring bar first or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it downloads updates. If
which bar will win?
Well, Unity started second and has already overtaken Visual Studio, so...
All right, we'll play some bets. Play some bets. Which bar's going to win? Which bar's going to win?
They're both probably going to get to 90% and then spend another half hour or something on them.
You've seen bars before, haven't you, my friend? Yes, indeedy. Come on. Someone's got to be bored enough to comment now. I'm here! What are the limitations of Visual Studio Express? I have no idea. All I know is that they're not limited enough that you can't make games with them using Unity. Microsoft should make an OS X version of Visual Studio so I could ditch mono-develop. I agree, that would be awesome. Also, Mac, you should make a Windows version of Xcode so that anyone on Windows can develop for you, and then Visual Studio, the other direction, will fix that on the other side, and then everyone can be happy, and they can use the computer they want to develop on, And then Unity should start making a freaking Linux editor too. I know Linux people that are still never going to use Unity because they're like, I can't use Unity on my operating system natively. I'm like, I totally feel you, man. I feel you. So, just got here myself. Express is 1.5 gigabytes smaller in install. I tried both, didn't notice what was different, other than some additional unknown programs. Bars aren't so bad for a game. Just look at ATB battle system for the active battle system from Final Fantasy. Yes. Yeah. No. There's good bars in games. There's good bars in games. Virtual network data, maybe why the bandwidth isn't being reported. It's possible. Unity's my bet. All right, we got a bet. All right. I don't know how to calculate odds, so yeah. I'm a masochist when it comes to mono-develop. So am I. I love mono-develop, and it hates me. And it's great. It's a very abusive relationship. So, yeah, it's looking good for Unity's pulled into the lead, and it's holding a commanding lead now. Oh, Visual Studio is... Oh, this is going to be neck and neck. It's going to be neck and neck. Visual Studio is attempting to pull out, but it may not have... will it be enough? Will it be enough? We'll see details on what's going on over here. Download and install this feature, I guess. And Visual Studio has tricked us with a third bar. There's a new runner in the competition here. Will it be Windows Features, Visual Studio, or Unity 4.5? This is getting exciting, folks.
Well, Visual Studio needs Windows Features to finish, right?
Does it? I'm not sure if it does. I think it's lying to me.
Oh. So by saying that it needed .NET, it really meant you should get .NET.
All right, any side bets on Windows Features? The Windows Feature bar is moving. It's moving.
Unity has slowed down.
Unity, yeah, it's getting tired in its old age. I spilled soda on me. That makes me unhappy. Oh! Visual Studio. Is Visual Studio going to pull through? They had a head start, so they might just pull this through.
All three bars seem to have stopped. Oh, Windows Features.
I can't wait to see the preview picture on this one because it is going to be bars. Like, I guarantee you, I don't even have to click anything for the preview picture for this video to be bars. The likelihood is just too high. Really didn't think it was going to take this long to do the install on an offline installation, but, you know. And actually, now that we know that we're downloading, I want to see if we report output. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's reporting it at all. So I wonder where... Yeah, I guess it's a virtual network adapter, but you'd think that, like, somewhere it would say that there was data being sent here, but I guess it just doesn't. Maybe there's a setting... No. Is there a way I can, like, authenticate? Don't want to miss the finish here.
Windows Features is the only one moving.
Windows Features. There, now you can see all three bars clearly. It's only pixels remaining. Look at this. Look at this. It's... Oh, I don't have zoom enabled. Dang it. I wanted to zoom in on things. Get all exciting. But evidently on this partition I haven't set up zoom. That makes me sad. What makes me equally sad is I know that there's actually a...
Unity was installed.
Oh, it's .NET! .NET was from Unity! That's why Unity's all jammed up now.
And why Visual Studio continued.
That makes a lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. All right, so yeah, I assumed it was too, but we were wrong. Good eye on that. Good eye on that. This is riveting television, folks. Riveting. Got all these logarithmic dots doing things too. It's all like shiny on here. Man, it's so close. It's so close. Well, I haven't spent more than 10 minutes on bars, I'd say. In the grand scheme of things, this really isn't that much time. Though, honestly, if you're watching this show, you should just start installing the stuff right now so that, at the very least, that you're waiting with us as opposed to waiting again later. Because then I'd feel kind of bad if, like, you know, you know, have to do this again and get to watch all these bars again when you're setting up your stuff. Come on. All right. Someone's got to win this, right? Someone's got to win this.
On the plus side, a lot of people might already have Unity installed if they're using Windows.
I guess that's true. We did, yeah, that's true. So they only have to wait for this set of bars.
And
potentially.
Some people might already have Visual Studio installed.
Yep, they very well might. But if they do, then they probably skipped this episode. Maybe. They certainly already have a Microsoft account. Well, I'm guessing, because I had to make one just to get this downloaded, but maybe you could download it from a site that's not Microsoft. That doesn't care.
The installing bar was pretty fast.
Yeah, that was real quick. Windows Features may complete soon here. We know that Windows Features is going to beat the Unity 4.5.2 setup now that we found out that it's actually a child of it.
So it takes 0.7 of a second for the installing bar to move across, and then it sits for several minutes.
Yep. It's at 100%, but that doesn't mean it's done. We might have to like show how to make a status bar or a loading bar on like Unity and show how it's really not that hard. I don't think it's that hard, really, to make it a little bit more accurate. I like, there we go. You might need to restart apps that require this feature. I'm going to close this. Here comes Unity. It's coming back in. It's back in this race. Man, there are just pixels to go on Visual Studio, but it is taking its own sweet time on them. Who's going to win this?
You know, I would have thought that Visual Studio had it once Unity opened up .NET.
Yep, and nope. Unity is done. I'm not going to run Unity. We're going to hit finish. So, Unity is the winner. Yay! Yay! So now let's see what we're doing on the comments. All right. Yes, more bars. Unity for the win. Unity is the one waiting on the installer. We put over my potentially lost bet for nothing. Wait, Alex, weren't you on Unity? No, Alex, you won. You won. The gentleman's bet. You won all the gentlemen. So, go shopping on the Windows Store while you wait because it is a sad place and it will be funny. Thank you, Willie. That's, yes. That is actually a really funny idea. I'm afraid it'll slow it down more. Okay, let's find out. Let's look at the Windows Store. Let's see what we're going to be up against with our Make a Game Now game. And look, it doesn't even open it up in full screen because we've got magic that, like, makes it so that we can see both of these things at once. Isn't that magic? I think it's magic. It's trying. Alright. Ooh, Ice Age Adventures. That looks cool. I'm going to buy that. Yak it. Make any photo come to life. Oh, yeah. Honestly, if I was to look at any app store of any kind, it's going to be sad. Because, honestly, the way these guys organize their stores is terrible. And when I say these guys, I mean, like, Microsoft does it bad. Android does it bad. All right, now this interface is starting to look like something that like really didn't expect me to have it in a window, but that's fine. So keep in mind some of the interface stuff you see here may be because of what I'm running to run this in a window. I guess I'll see all. Ooh, Microsoft Jigsaw Puzzle. It's just like the Mac.
It's free.
It's so free. I'm so not going to download it. Despicable Me, Minion Rush.
Oh, you're looking in top free games.
Oh, top free games. Sweet. Jetpack Joyride. I love that game. That game's awesome. Ooh, Xbox. What does that mean? Does that mean it's not actually on here? It just is advertising it as a game? I don't know. Wow, come on, Visual Studio. Here, okay, I want to get the zoom in going. Hold on, let's see if we have enough time to get zoom in enabled.
Did FIFA say this app has permission to access some things on your PC that might affect your privacy?
It may have said something like that. I would imagine it would. So now we can zoom in. Woo! Look, there's pixels.
Count them.
Actually, I'm gonna make it so it doesn't smooth them, so they're easier to count. Let's go back. System preferences, accessibility. Don't smooth those images. And oh yeah, so Option Command 8 equals minus and slash. Okay, let's just do that just in case to turn it on and off. All right, so let's see these pixels. Here we go. It's looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pixels. 8 pixels. I'm not sure. 7 pixels if you go between the little light areas on the edges. 8 pixels if you count the far right one, and 9 pixels if you count that one to the left here. Let's see. Let's see what we're looking at on the left-hand side. So I shouldn't count the right-hand side, but I probably should count this pixel. So I'm going to say 8 pixels. 8 pixels away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 pixels.
Maybe this will be the YouTube screenshot.
Yeah, this might be the YouTube screenshot. Let me scroll it down more so that people can see that it's a mouse. Ah! Ah! Oh, there we go. Yeah. Is it still doing anything? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't have to click on it or anything, right? I'm not trying to, like, bring up a... Oh, that's scary. It's giving me the little Windows equivalent of beach ball. This app has permission to use some features of your PC that might affect your privacy. Yeah, probably everything, right? Man, these last few pixels are just a killer. They're a killer. Maybe an hour's not enough for this. Oh, what happened there? Oh.
Maybe it finished and closed.
It finished and closed. Restart required in order to complete setup. Restart now. And I can still keep broadcasting. It's like, look, ma, no hands. Oh, getting Windows ready. Oh, yeah, 30% complete. Yeah, this is, again, yeah, logarithmic dots going in a circle. They're still doing it. Right. Let's do this Windows 8 thing. Come on, Windows. Come on, you can do this. Come on, Windows. Boot for me, Windows. Oh. Yeah, features. More percentages, more dots. Another restart. Woo! We're on a roll. Or dots. The logarithmic dots are spinning around and spinning right around. Welcome. You've got mail. Whoa, okay, we're here, but there's this big thing that says Visual Studio in the corner. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, there's just a few more. There's more bars. We just won more. We won the bar lottery. We got more bars than we can take a stick at.
He created a system restore point.
Sweet. I love system restore points. Oh, let's see what the comments have to say. Alright. Woot. The bleak landscape of the Windows Store and the beautiful magic of modern mix. Enhance. LOL pixel counting. Really fascinating. Live for the first time. I got a good connection and woke up on time too. Yay. You were in for a treat today because on this episode we have just been doing the bar thing. This is as far as choices of episodes to watch live, probably not the best one, and I apologize for that. I know that you've watched a lot of my videos. I should probably try to learn how to pronounce your name. Jitendra. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm going to go with that one. Or is it Jitendra? Or Jitendra? Or is there like different emphasis? I don't know. It's a cool word, though. It's super awesome. Live for the first time. We still got some things. How many pixels we got left? Got a lot more pixels. Let's see. Let's see how long we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's get the whole thing on here. Let's find out how much a Microsoft mouse is in pixel size. 1, 2. Oh, it just moved. Setup complete. Launch.
If we have any more bars, we should open up GIMP and create a pixel ruler.
That's a good idea, actually. Real good idea. All right, sign in to Visual Studio. Yeah, we'll sign in. We're getting things ready. It's getting ready. It's almost ready for us.
Almost there.
The anticipation is palpable. Microsoft account, main at makeagamenow.com. Password. And do you want Internet Explorer to remember this password? I guess this box is an Internet Explorer. Yeah, why not? Sure, fine. Alright, we're preparing for first use. This may take a few minutes. There's a lot of minutes involved in setting up Visual Studio. Man, I thought that, like, Xcode was a pain in the butt. But it's just like, you download it and you're done. Actually, I'm not sure if we're done. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll find out if we end up with, like, thousands of bars when we're on the Xcode side. Man, this is riveting. I'm going to go ahead and look to see what we're going to be doing here. Because I just want to make sure. So, Windows Store. Store. Oh, we're done. Okay, cool. Get a developer license for Windows 8.1. You need a developer license to develop this style of app for Windows 8.1. Developer license lets you install and test the apps on this computer before Microsoft tests and certifies it. You can only use it for your testing. You can't do other things, and I agree. Contract that license server. Developer license. Sweet. Sign in. We're going to sign in again. I guess this is an Internet Explorer this time because it didn't remember my password. So, main at makeagamenow.com. Password.
Is spelled phonetically, just like it sounds.
Yes. Absolutely. So if you want to get into the account, just spell it like it sounds. You now have a developer license and can develop apps for Windows 8.1 until it expires. You will need to renew your license before it expires to continue developing apps. Learn more. All right. So since we already have this thing open, and since we already have Unity installed, I'm going to actually go ahead. I'm going to do it. Let's just see if we can build an app real quick for Windows Store or something.
Phil's here.
Actually, I just said registration. I guess we're technically done with registration, but it just feels so empty with all that waiting. Yeah, we'll do something. We're going to do something.
How's it going, y'all?
It's going good. I'm going to get source tree.
I'm Phil, by the way.
Tree app. Source tree. Yes, Phil is here.
They have no idea who I
Phil.
am.
No, they know who you are.
No, they don't. I'm kidding. They might know who I
You missed the bar game. We were having bar game races.
Unity won.
Unity totally won the bar
Oh.
game.
I want to
Seriously?
make a pixel ruler for the next bar game.
So
Well, are we on Windows right now?
We're on Windows. Well, we're on Mac, but we're on Windows. But we're on Mac.
Parallels.
Yeah, Parallels is awesome. Just for the record, VMware is good too, but like my vote is Parallels for best virtualization software for workstation use. If you want to run Windows on a Mac, it works really nicely. It's also pretty good for other operating systems running them on a Mac as well, but it works particularly well with Windows. I'm just downloading source tree because I forgot to do that ahead of time. And actually, we don't need to do that.
Ooh, lots of comments.
We don't need to do that at all.
You know that?
While it's downloading, though, I will just keep it going just in case we do need to do it and I'm lying. But I'm going to go into my thing here. We're going to go into...
What did I missed the
Make a
best
game
part,
now.
it said.
You totally did.
What was the best part?
Best part was the bar game race.
Oh.
So we're going to drag these files over from Macintosh into Windows. Yeah, that'll be good. I was going to set up source tree, but I'm not going to anymore. We'll look at that later. I will actually show how that works, grabbing files later, but I just wanted to get this going. So let's open up Unity. Oh, not that Unity. I want this Unity.
Did you know that
Unity.
Willie said go shopping on the Windows Store while you wait
Yeah.
because it's sad. It's a sad place and it will be funny.
All stores are sad, though. Like, you know that. Everyone knows that. Alright, Unity license. Activate free version to Unity. Main at makeagamenow.com. Blah. Oh, no. I got news. Oh, well, we're going to get news.
Why?
I missed a checkbox. Alright, and we're going to drag in Make a Game Now. Or we're going to try. We're going to open Other. Maybe dragging in doesn't work on Windows. We're going to open up Make a Game Now, select folder. There we go. Yay. It's loading. It's loading things.
Every stream needs 33% more me.
This is
Every
true.
stream ever?
Yeah, I think that's true.
Like ever?
I'm not going to show this at startup. We got a game. Does it still run here? If we're on Windows, let's find out. I'm going to go over
Is
to
this
our...
Windows 8?
This is Windows 8, baby.
Why?
Because we needed it for Windows Phone. And so I'm
What?
with I
Oh,
did
well,
it.
this is why
I
nothing gets
installed it.
developed for Windows Phone.
I installed a start menu.
Oh, good.
This is a start menu. It's like Windows 7 now.
But not.
And he runs full screen programs in Windows.
Yeah, so it's like Windows 7 now. It's like great. So we got it. It's running. Yay. I died immediately for some reason.
Why did you die immediately? Boom.
I don't know. Collision works slightly different on Windows for some reason.
But why?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I left the colliders on here. Alright, well, let's just... Whatever. I just want to see if this will build. So, build settings. Windows Store apps. We're not going to do
like
Windows
that
Phone.
It's instantly infuriating.
We're going to do SDK 8.1 type. Yeah, I guess. And build. Let's see what build and run does. Let's just see if it'll just work.
It never hurts,
Just
right?
give it a shot. We're going to put it on the desktop. We're going to call this, what are we going to call it?
This. Just call it this. Just call it this.
Select folder? Why does it say folder?
Why? Oh, God.
Oh, it's going to all be all over the
That's a
desktop, isn't
bar.
it?
It's a bar.
It's another bar. How do I see just the whole desktop? Can I do this? I can. Refresh. Refresh. Okay. Well, I don't know what it's doing. Maybe it hasn't built anything yet.
Do you think it
I don't
knows
trust
what
it.
it's
I don't
doing?
trust it.
I don't trust it either.
I don't trust it. I want to put it in its own folder. It's gonna finish importing the music, and then we're gonna.
The last
What?
thing it says, the best thing about Windows 8 is is being able to make it not like Windows 8.
Truly, like it's a thing of beauty that we can actually do that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm scared to death of OS X Yosemite because I'm feeling that that's not going to be the best part of OS X Yosemite. I think it's not going to be like the best part of OS X Yosemite is you can make it look like OS X Mountain Lion. No, I think the best part of OS X Yosemite is going to be like if you installed it after you already had a different operating system, you can probably go back.
You probably can.
Maybe.
What is not? What aren't you looking forward to about it?
White space. I made you laugh into your burrito, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got a little something there.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware. I'm sorry I'm eating, y'all.
It's totally okay.
No, it's not.
How is it not okay?
Because I didn't bring enough for
So
everyone.
is it just, what is it putting these files? I'm a little scared. Just says, hold on.
And
I
it's
kind of
letting
don't
you
like that
cancel again.
message.
Oh, yes.
Cancel's not grayed out anymore.
I'm just going to let it...
I really don't like that
I'm
it
just
says
gonna
hold
sit
on
here.
for some reason. It kind of bothers me.
I'm just going to let it destroy my desktop with whatever files it's going to make. It's probably going to be like a Visual Studio, like, solution file,
Yeah,
and then, like,
probably.
1,000 C++ files, and, like, some other junk, and...
It says use C Sharp solution, also use Unity's Windows version. VS 2012 was a piece of crap.
what does it say? Hold on, sorry, I don't understand that. Use C#
I-
solution. Is it better to use the C# solution? What is the reason for using the C# solution? I would love to have information about that.
Yes. I'll keep an eye out on the comments.
I'm okay with doing either. I just went with C++ because I figured it might compile better. I don't know. It's like, it's not an interpreted language. I mean, I figured that our scripts are still going to be C#, but like the actual guts of the
Well, the burrito
Unity
is
thing
from-
might be.
Burrito's from Taco Bell, Willie. Because I'm high class.
What did he think it was from? Like
Korea Grill.
Oh, psh. All right. You don't know us very well, do you, Willie?
I'm high class, yo. That's right. The yo is an exclamation point
Yes.
on that
Yes.
statement, by the way.
Oh, look, it's running. It's in one of these crazy windows, which means it's probably working right. Maybe it just crashed or something. I don't know what it did. Powered by
Something
Unity.
happened.
Well, it looks like it's working. Except for the fact that we just die when it starts. We'll figure that out later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good enough for me. I would say that's a wrap. Yeah, sure, allow access.
I guess it took cancel as a suggestion.
It just launched that though. Like
So
it
it
didn't.
made a players folder and...
That's a Visual
direct-
Basic
there you go.
solution, yeah.
Yep.
Or Visual Studio, I should say.
Cool.
SVB,
What's
whatever.
that? Unity...
Common props. I don't know. I'm gonna delete
Common
these
props.
things. We're just gonna delete those things. And I'm actually gonna delete this thing because I want to get it in here a different way next time. All right, cool. So
Are we exiting Windows?
we're exiting Windows. Actually, I'm gonna
Oh,
do
we're
the
back.
ceremony. We're gonna actually shutting down Windows. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you. This one's short.
This was yeah. It was. I was hoping it was going to be shorter, honestly. But yeah, so we now have set up for Windows development, so that's cool. We've got that one set up. One more down the hole. We'll probably do Android on Monday. We might do another one on Monday too, because I'm doing a bunch of episodes on Monday because I have access to this space
All
on
day
Monday,
Monday, right?
all day. Oh well, not most of the day. So I'm starting at 2:30 on Monday. And I will have to make sure that I have the proper access at 2:30, but I think that won't be a problem. So we'll probably do Android on Monday. We'll probably do some Android and iOS actual deployments, just make them actually work. And on Tuesday we'll probably hit Vita via PlayStation Mobile, and that's going to be a new experience.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Wednesday we'll probably hit BlackBerry. I'm doing it last because if all else fails, we can publish Android on BlackBerry, and it's BlackBerry. I mean, I don't think I'm offending anyone by being nonchalant about BlackBerry. I think I might be offending people about the fact that I did iOS before Android, but really the reason I did iOS first is because I thought it was going to take more time than Android, and so far I've had to fight Apple a little bit on that. So anyway, support the Kickstarter. Any questions?
Vanguard B, donate.
Yeah, Vanguard V, donate. Any
Actually,
questions?
you're not even donating. You're buying.
Yeah,
it.
you buy
it.
the thing, buy the game, and get the
the
download
thing,
the demo.
buy the thing,
And
it's
actually,
down
the
here,
demo
buy
if you
the
go
thing.
to the updates, I think the demo, or maybe it's not. Is that in a public update or is that only backer update?
Public.
Okay, cool. There's a link to the 2D version. You don't even have to buy the thing to get the demo. Get the demo and see how awesome it is, and then buy the thing.
Click the link. It's down,
Click the link.
Down
So,
here.
PushyPixels at pushypixels.com if you have questions. At Drakfire, DRAKFYRE if you want to tweet me. If you want to tweet Phil.
It's at Magma Lemur.
What he said.
The at sign, then the magma, then the lemur.
All right. And anything you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll see you in an hour and 15. All right, banter time. Let's see if it actually shut down. It did. Good.
Do the monkey.
Parallels. Oh, yeah. Classy. Love that.
Everybody do the monkey. Dang, I'm pretty. Oh, I can't help it. We should actually start the next episode soon.
Oh, but people had a heads up, and they now expect it, and it's all set up, and so we can't, like, change the schedule on things. And we just said an hour and 15 minutes. We'd be liars.
But we wouldn't be the liars.
We'd be liars.
We wouldn't be the liars.
The liars?
Yeah.
BlackBerry still has games, huh? No, I know. The BlackBerry guy that's working the App Store is going to be like, oh my god, someone made a game that teaches how to make games for BlackBerry? This is the greatest day of my life! That's what it's going to be like for him. Meanwhile, the Apple guys are going to be like, oh god, we're going to have to deal with more bullshit.
At, then the magma, then the lemur. Got it.
Okay, there you go. I guess it took cancel as a suggestion.
Yeah, I saw that.
What, cancel? Oh, yeah, it did. That was definitely a suggestion.
Yeah, the pause frame it is. The one frame that I have my freaking face on the camera is like the
Perfect. Perfect.
thing.
I was hoping it would be the zoomed in on the mouse cursor.
The show comments the button doesn't work no more. Why doesn't this button work anymore?
Because it hates everything. It's YouTube. I don't know.
Because you were using C# in all the scripts. Maybe that's how I was having difficulty converting it properly. Not sure about it though. I will check on my system in the meantime. Okay, cool.
Cool.
You can't use C++ in the scripts, so I don't think it's talking about the scripts at all when it's talking about that. I think it's talking about
compiler.
I think it's talking about the meta information required to compile it into an executable with the Unity engine and the stuff that you've built. So
Yar.
anyway, I think that's probably enough spooling. Maybe I'm gonna just let it go to 50 even on here, and then we'll stop. Get ready with the big button.
Oh, the excitement!
I know. They don't even know because it's gonna be cut off. All the excitement's gonna be cut off.
I watched this once live.
Yeah, it didn't
and
cut
it
off
wasn't
anything.
Cut off anything.
I actually found several videos that have been cut off in just this series alone. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
not like important parts,
It was
but.